Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, dear student. Hopefully, you are fine. Well, um, this is Ibrahim Khalilullah Imon, your assistant teacher in English, Alishore Cantonment Public School and College. Today, we are going to start our English first paper class for the students of 10. Today, we are going to start with question number 3. We will start practice without clues. After this, we our learning outcomes will be, that means you will be able to get the idea of matching words, and after this lesson you will know the positions of different parts of speech, and you will be able to use them in different situations. So let's come to the practice. The practice has been taken from Mymensingh Girls Cadet College. So let's come to the text first. As the question number 3, before the question number 3 there has been a passage, so you have to go through the passage first, and then according to the passage there will be another passage, with giving the clues. So you have to fill up the clues by reading the passage also, from the from the passage also. So now let's come to the passage first. As we have gone through the passage earlier, so now we will start reading very faster. Can you think of the classroom where there is no blackboard or desk? Do you believe that you can be a student without a traditional book or writing pad or even pen or pencil? Are you not thrilled to imagine that you have asked a question and your tutor is answering that while flying mid-air in a Boeing from California to Tokyo? These all possible in a virtual campus in the system of learning. No kidding. For quite a long time, educationists have been utilizing the advantages of computer technology. The social network services have a huge potential to help educationists in this sector. They have access to millions of people worldwide. Educationists have noticed that a large number of social network users come from young generation and especially belong to the student community. So, side by side with computer assisted training, teaching learning software, online education programs are evolving fairly rapidly to assist conventional education system. But is that e-learning? So let's come to the point, come to the exercise. Fill in each gap with a suitable word based on information of the text. So this is the passage. After going through the passage, you have to understand how the answer will be used in the gap. So the passage, through the dash of computer technology benefits. So in that, the first gap A, through the dash of computer technology benefits. As we know from the grammar that if there is there is a gap, and before that if there the and after of is there, so in between the and of we must use noun, whether it can be I mean verb plus ing or whether it can be any noun. So here we can use verb plus ing or any noun. So from the passage we can know the answer that through the blessing of computer, through the blessing of computer technology benefits. So come to the answer. The answer will be through the blessing of computer technology benefits. Virtual campus has emerged in the form of dash system. So as the system is a noun, so that's why before that we have to use adjective. So actually the passage is related to a learning system. That means the passage is in this passage we know much information about the e-learning. So here the answer can be e-learning system. So let's check the answer, e-learning system. Now come to the third one. Moreover, social dash have enhanced the scope. Social dash, as social we know there is an adjective, so after that we can use the nouns. So from the passage, what will be the answer here? Social dash. Social, as the passage is related to the social networks, so we can here give the answer social networks, or we can give the answer social media, or we can tell social services. So as that is without clue, so that's why according to the meaning and structure you can give any of them, but the thing is that you have to use the best suited one. So here we can use social networks. So why network is not situated here? Because after that have is a plural verb, so that's why we have to use plural nouns. So that means networks will be the perfect answer. So now social networks have enhanced the scope to dash a huge number of students. So as we know that two, it indicates what? Infinitive. So two, after two always we must use the base form of a verb. So that's why after two. So if we can go through the meaning also, moreover social networks have enhanced, increased the scope, the facilities what? To what? To learn we can say, or to educate we can say, a huge number of students. So here we can easily get the answer, the educate, educate. So answer will be educate. A huge number of students all over the world, that means in the whole world, or we can say as it is a clue, that's why we have to use a single word, so that's why we can use worldwide in replace of all over the world, worldwide. So let's check the answer, worldwide. So this way we can go through the without clue very easily. Okay, so hopefully you will understand and you will practice more and more with this without clue. So let's come to another example. So the example has been taken from Rajshahi Cadet College. So now again you will have the text, and before going to the without clue we must have a text. We have to go to the text first. So let's come to the text first. May Day, or International Workers' Day, is observed on May 1st all over the world today to commemorate the historical struggle and sacrifice of the working people to establish an 8-hour workday. It is a public holiday in almost all the countries of the world. Since the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries in Europe and the USA, the workers in mills and factories had been working a long shift, 14 or even more hours a day. On May 1st in 1886, inspired by the trade unions, half of the workers at McCormick Harvest Company in Chicago went on a strike demanding an 8-hour workday. 2 days later, our workers' rally was held near the McCormick Harvester Company, and about 6,000 workers had joined it. The rally was addressed by the labor leaders. They urged the workers to stand together, to go on with their struggle, and not to give in to their bosses. Just at this moment, some strike breakers started leaving the meeting place. Then strikers went down the street to bring them back. Suddenly, about 200 policemen attacked them with clubs and revolvers. One striker was killed instantly, 5 or 6 others were seriously wounded, and many of them were badly injured. The events of May 1st, 1886 is a reminder that workers will continue to be exploited until they stand up and speak out to gain better working conditions, better pay, and better lives. So let's come, after completing the passage, so let's come to the Without clue, again the same thing, fill in each gap with a suitable word based on the information of the text. So that is the passage for going through the without clue. So actually the without clue is related to the passage. The theme of the passage has been given there, so that you can understand, so that you can take the information from the passage and easily you can match the answer, I mean in the case of without clue. So let's check the answer. May Day reminds the struggle and sacrifice of the workers against exploitation and deprivation. Because prior to May 1st, that means before to May 1st, 1886, workers had to work 10 to 16 hours in a day in very unsafe dash. So here very is an also very unsafe. Unsafe is an also adjective, and after that we must use a noun form. So after adjective always it goes noun. So here unsafe word, unsafe condition we can say, unsafe state we can say. So what will be the perfect answer? Unsafe. So the answer will be unsafe condition. Unsafe condition. Here the answer, unsafe condition. Let's come to the second one. They were often dash of death and injury. So here we can say they were often. That means they sometimes were, I mean victims. We can say victims of death, as they is plural form, so that's why victim will be victims. So answer will be victim. Let's check the answer, victims. They were often victims of death and injury. As a result, that means therefore they protested against those maltreatments, and they protested against, that means unitedly, that means strongly, all the maltreatments. So here the answer we can say unitedly. Unitedly. So let's check the answer, unitedly. Now come to the fourth, that is D answer. They went on a dash. So from the passage we go, they went on a strike, we can say, or they went on a rally. So before that actually is strike. So from these two, strike and rally, which one comes first? So we can say very easily from our knowledge, prior knowledge, that the first answer will be here strike. So let's check the answer. They went on a strike and assembled in a rally. Police fired on the crowd. Now let's come to the last answer. Police fired on the crowd of workers, killed one on the spot, and left many wounded and injured. But ultimately, the workers succeeded in getting their demands what? So that means the finally the workers got in their demands fulfilled, we can say fulfilled. So as there the noun, so after the noun we can use adjectives also, so that's why answer will be fulfilled. So let's check the answer. Answer will be fulfilled. So now we can go through the whole answers in a nutshell. The first one, condition. The second one, victims. C answer, unitedly. D answer, strike. And the last one, E answer, fulfilled. So these are the without clue practices. So hopefully you will understand very clearly, and your homework will be practice question now 3 from all the cadet college, as 2 has been given. So without these 2 other other questions, number 3, other question number 3 from cadet college, you must go through the practice. And if you have the problem with anyone, so please, I mean, write on the post or comment box. We will give the answer very short. Thank you very much for enjoying the class. Thank you.